Hi there. I assume if you're watching this video, you like Battlefield, or you play Battlefield, or you're interested in Battlefield, either one of those. And you probably have watched Gamescom and have watched a live gameplay on at Gamescom. And most of us haven't watched the whole thing because it's really, really long. But we've learned a lot of new things, and that map, Parasol Storm, has reminded me a lot of the map Wake Island in Battlefield 3 a lot. Despite that it's, dynamically changes, that's definitely new. And mentioning that, they call this Levolution, where the map changes in real time, physically changes in real time, and they're really proud of that. And yeah, I think that's really cool, but if it's the same change in every game, I don't think it's going to be cool for that long. But it's going to be definitely cool for, when you're new to this game, to experience everything and check out and see how it goes. But anyway, so there's going to be definitely a new game mode called Obliteration, which I think is a lot like Sabotage in Call of Duty, or even Headquarters, where the location of the bomb changes all the time and you have to go there and defuse it. Nothing really new, but definitely new in Battlefield. And Domination is going to be a standard game mode. That's pretty cool because Domination has always been one of my favorite games because it's so high, it's so intense. And it doesn't look like Capture the Flag and some of the other game modes are going to be in at launch. They're probably going to not come until, they're probably going to come with the DLCs. But what I really love is that you can finally shoot when you're in the water, when you're swimming, and you probably have to have some ground underneath so you can stand up. Kind of makes sense. But you can finally actually be in the water and see an enemy and stand up and shoot your weapon. And you can actually, what's even cooler is that you can even shoot your weapon when you're actually underwater. So you can be hidden underwater and shoot an enemy and he doesn't even know where it's coming from. So that to me is a wow factor. And I have not really seen that anywhere else but maybe in Far Cry before. And I was always wondering why they didn't make that possible. That was probably not so easy to program. And what they also say is that you can customize the HUD, and that's probably really good because the HUD has always been a little big in Battlefield 3, and I think it's great that you can scale it up and down. That's what they say. And they say you can also, customize a few other things. You can't completely remove the HUD, which would be cool because sometimes when you just want to make a really cool video and you want to take away all those HUD elements, that would be really, really awesome, but unfortunately they're not gonna make that possible. So what I also noticed is that the weapons have emblems on it. Some of the weapons had emblems on it, and first I was thinking, oh, they're gonna just copy Call of Duty and everyone can have a custom emblem on there. And it's not like that. It's just like a team emblem. So basically, I don't even know if every weapon actually shows it. I don't think so. Or maybe you have to actually physically put it on there. You have to say, I want to have an emblem on my weapon, and it shows, because I didn't see all people have an emblem on their weapon. So we'll see. Time will tell what that's going to be. But it's actually just going to show the flag of the team. If you're fighting Russia, it's going to be the Russian flag. If it's US, the US flag. China, the Chinese flag. That's what I'm going to assume for now. And another thing that kind of reminded me of some other games is that you run around and all of a sudden there's like some special weapon that you find that just lays there on the ground. And it's not a weapon that somebody dropped, but it's actually called a battle pickup. So you basically can take that weapon and it's, like a one-shot, one-kill weapon. But you cannot take that with you and carry it around through the whole map. You have to actually kind of stay there where you find it and shoot it. And it has only so many bullets and then you lose it. And it's actually not replacing your gun that you have currently. It's going to be an additional gun. So you can basically just drop it in. You're right back to where you were with your regular guns. So that's going to be something that's going to be really fun. But soon people are going to know where those weapons are going to spawn, unless they're going to change the spawn points, which I don't think they will do. Not as far as I figured this out by watching the videos. And what they also confirmed is that there's not going to be two-seated jets. I think when the community requested that or asked for that, it was already too late. They already built the game, and maybe that's something that they would consider if like a ton of people ask for that. But it's definitely not going to be in Battlefield 4, so no two-seated jets. And there's thankfully also not going to be any dinosaurs, because that was a very silly request. If you want to play a dinosaur game, there's tons of those out there, or there's at least other games out there. This is a war game, and so we should always stick to it. Realistic reality and realistic game modes, and not have something silly in there like a dinosaur. I think that's when you would lose the typical Battlefield feel. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this and you got something out of there, and you learned something if you were not able to watch everything that they were mentioning on Gamescom. This is just a little quickie rush gameplay, and see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.